little, it was my mum. I don't know, boys are just a bit annoying and a bit irrelevant.
I didn't choose that. My parents did.
Because my parents chose have it. My parents did.
I didn't, my parents chose it for me.
Because I think boys are a distraction in lessons.
My parents put me in here.
Parents chose it for me, but there's not really that much of a difference, so I'm not that fast.
I thought it would be a better working environment for me, and also because my parents thought it would be best for me.
Because it wasn't really my choice, it was my parents. Because my dad thought it would give me a better education.
Next school. It is important for girls and boys to interact. Because when we go to uni, then like basically what's going to happen is like all these girls who've been to like girls' schools, then we're going to go and they're going to be like, oh my god, boys! And then they're just going to go crazy.
I mixed school. I don't like girls very much. And I have quite a male sense of humour, so I just find them, they're just funnier than girls.
Because there are boys there and I love boys.
Maybe for sixth form, but probably not.
Well, I see boys as friends, so I just muck about and I wouldn't get any work done if I went to.
Probably not. I mean, I've made friends here. I don't really see much difference between like boys and girls as like friends, because you like them for their person, not really like their sex, so I'm not really fussed. Like, I'm happy with my friends.
Yes, because I think it's a more relaxed environment and you get more socialising with the opposite gender.
No. I think I got more out of my education here.
Yes. Well, because I think it kind of limits your social life if you're in a single-sex school. But then again, in a single-sex school you have a better work ethic and I think they push you harder.
No, because I have loads of friends here and I like the teachers. Yeah. It's different because there's boys and you talk to boys and you play. Yeah, at playtime we interact with boys. It's not, apart from that, it's quite like there's like a different sort of people there.
Yeah, I used to go to a mixed school all the way up till year 9. Cool. I liked it, like I had good friends there and stuff, but like, I have good friends here as well. I don't know, I guess they're like, when there's arguments they're more physical, like, but here it's just really kind of bitchy.
Everyone was more comfortable around each other. Like, nobody really cared about what they looked like, and it's funny because everyone would probably say the opposite, but that's really not the case, because you're so used to it, and like no one would bother like with makeup and stuff. I suppose it was junior school, but even when we saw each other out of school, like it was more brotherly, sisterly, whereas going to a single-sex school now we just see boys as the opposite sex as opposed to friends.
Have you ever attended co-educational school? You mixed? Yeah. Yeah, my primary school until year 7. They're not as naughty here and everyone wears a lot less makeup.
It's a lot more relaxed and fun, like a lot less drama.
Well, the girls are less troublesome because the guys kind of take up that role, and it's you get a chance to do other things. So like I used to play football and be kind of the typical boy.
No, I get distracted more. So do you think having the opposite sex with you in terms of education is an advantage? Yeah, could be. And at least I don't have to carry my bag around, someone else can do it for me.
I don't think so. Not for my education anyway.
So do you think it's distracting then?
Quite possibly, it depends. If there are loads of ugly boys, it's not going to matter.
Girls, like, are quite hard-working compared to the male creatures.
Yes.
And so, if male creatures are around more hard-working people, they'll be influenced and they'll be wanting to be more hard-working.
Yeah. Yes and no, but I think it's quite artificial if we learn how to work with just the same sex.
I wouldn't say there's really much difference. Like, I think girls muck around just as much as boys do.
In a mixed school, I think it civilises boys because in a single-sex school, boys can behave very badly. They're less generally less considerate towards each other. They don't care all that much for personal hygiene. And when they're in a school with girls, the girls are very effective in ensuring that boys behave better and that they are cleaner and generally more acceptable.
Clearly the biggest difference is that there are boys in a mixed school, but I suppose the biggest difference for me is the way that girls and boys learn. So boys are a lot more visual, and certainly through science they like to do a lot more practical, whereas girls prefer taking notes and that's the practical side.